Mark?
The Beautiful Life is basically about a group of models living together in New York City, and it's about, their relationships and everything they're going through, struggling, trying to make it in the fashion industry. I play Reina, and she's sort of like the newcomer kind of girl who has exploded onto the scene, and she's like the new it girl out of nowhere, and I can kind of relate to my character in the sense that I don't really know that much about the fashion industry. I'm one of the only actors on the show that I don't have modeling experience, so everything's kind of new to me, learning the walk and the poses and all that kind of stuff. It's hard. My character actually really likes Misha, and my character is trying to help her character Sonia get back in the business. In the first episode, my character books a Versace campaign, and she gives it to Sonia because she cares about her.
Her character and I are actually really good friends in the show. I'm kind of her confidant, if you may. And she's amazing. I mean, she's here to work. She's really actually inspirational in terms of her artistic ability and endeavors. I think she's an amazing person, and so glad to have her here.
And she's doing great. I mean, I think it's really surprising to see just how great she is doing. She seems all in great spirits.
Misha has a lot of insight into the whole thing, and because she's on the OC and she's done this before, and so she kind of helps us out because she knows what she's talking about. She was there already, so she definitely gives us advice and kind of the guidelines for everything.
You okay?
This just feels like a very big deal.
I keep forgetting how new this is for you. Hey, don't for a second think you don't deserve to be here.
Thank you.
This is the scene where Reina and Cole get the go-ahead from Claudia to head over to Calvin Klein and pretend like we're a couple, because we were seen the night before out at a party being all cutesy and everyone liked it. So we're here, we're about to, this is a go-see, about to meet with Calvin Klein and see if we can book their next big campaign. He came set a couple times. He's just super laid back, down to earth. He's definitely trying to play a little bit of the father figure-esque a little bit, show us the ropes and give us some good advice, but he's just a great guy.
We sat down and kind of talked about, I got to pick his brain a little bit about his character and how he came to New York and what happened to him, and so then he came and saw the scene, and I think it was pretty good. Him brought me along, which was nice.
I've been with Ashton a lot in the last couple of weeks, and he stopped by set a couple of days ago, and he was watching the takes, and he was really into it and giving notes, and that was really cool because this is really his life experience, and he really wants to bring authenticity to the show, and it's just really cool to have him on set and be showing support, and he really wants the show to do well, and he cares about all the actors and wants us all to do well.
This scene right here, pretty much what we have going on is it's a details photo shoot, and my character Isaac is the featured model, and he's fly fishing. But the thing is, Isaac is the city guy. He has no idea what he's doing. The only reason he's even at this shoot is because he's having relations with the creative executive.
Obviously, the show's all about models, and I thought maybe I would be playing on one of the models, and actually, I'm playing the resident cougar. I have the lovely job of coming on to Corbin Bleu on a regular basis.
It's actually an awesome story, and I'm in love with it. And it's as it continues to grow, it's really turning into a great relationship. Pretty much, this character Vivian, who's this power-hungry, she's a very successful woman in her business. She's used to using men and pretty much saying, I can get you in with your career and it can really set you up as long as you tend to my interests. And this is the one guy that at the very beginning he actually turns her down. And Isaac is insulted, and eventually he gets to the point though that he's having major financial issue and he comes crawling back. And it kind of starts off at first as awkward, and she's pretty much just using him, and then all of a sudden it starts to turn into a relationship, and they start to really like each other, and from then on we'll see where we go with there.
We're trying to keep the show as authentic as possible to the fashion industry and the crazy stuff that goes on behind the scenes. So of course there's going to be drugs, sex, love triangles and competition, mean girls and trying to, butt you out of the competition and, people trying to psych you out and stuff. And I think that it's pretty cool. I think that the show is not like a sanitized version of, of the industry, because I think that there's not really anything like that out there right now.